Another type of events that I would like to discuss is so-called compound events. And as you can see, there are two types of compound events, union and intersection. So let's have a look at each of them one by one. And I would like to start with the union. So the union of two events, A and B, is the event that occurs if either A or B occurs on a single performance of the experiment. And the union of events A and B is denoted in the following way. So in other words, we would like to calculate the probability that either A or B happen. And to understand this better, let's have a look at example, which will be example number 4. So once again, let's consider a die-toss experiment in which the following events are defined. So event A is that we toss a number that is lower or equal to 2. So we either get 1 or 2. And the probability of this event is 2 over 6. Or if we simplify it, we get 1 over 3. And event B is that we toss a number that is higher or equal to 5. So we either get 5 or 6. And the probability of this event will be 2 over 6, or if we simplify it, we get 1 over 3. So the question is, what is the probability that either event A or B happen? And to find this probability, we need to sum the respective probabilities of the two events. So the probability of A plus the probability of B. So 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3, we get that the probability that either A or B happen is 2 over 3. So the probability that we toss a number 1, 2, 5, or 6 is 2 over 3. So as you can see, in case of a union of two events, what we need to do is we need to sum the respective probabilities of the events we've got. And now let's have a look at the intersection. So the intersection of two events A and B is the event that occurs if both A and B occur on a single performance of the experiment. And the intersection of events A and B is denoted in the following way. So in other words, we would like to know the probability that both event A and event B happen at the same time. And to understand the concept of intersection better, let's have a look at example, which will be example number 5. So let's consider the following events. Event A is student A passes an exam, and we know that the probability of this happening is 0.5. And event B is student B passes an exam, and we know that the probability of this happening is 0.6. And the question is, what is the probability that both event A and B happen, so that both student A and student B pass an exam at the same time? So in order to calculate this probability, what we need to do is we need to multiply the probability of event A by the probability of event B. When we do this, we get that the probability that both students pass an exam at the same time is 0.3. So when you have an intersection of two events, so if you would like to calculate the probability of two events happening at the same time, what you need to do is you need to multiply the respective probabilities of the events that you are considering.